death-defying clutches to squads going full throttle. 2025 PMGO Prelims Day 1 was a roller coaster. With only 7 teams advancing, the stakes were sky high, and Day 1 proved exactly why there's no room for hesitation. Let's revive the madness match by match. The first match kicked off with high-octane action. The first jaw-dropping moment unfolded when Savian from Fenerbahce pulled off a crazy 1v3, mid-air switching the passenger seat of a speeding car and leaving his foes reeling.
Down a little bit lower, unfortunately. Fenerbahce down to their last, and he'll send straight over the hilltop into the passenger seat with a spray down. Savian nearly able.
Fast forward to the final circle, and Team GOAT Quality turned up the heat to full throttle. They charged into the fray, executing daredevil plays and choking their adversaries inside of Sandhawk's tight hideouts like seasoned pros. Sure, there were a few hiccups along the way, but their aggression and unyielding pressure clinched that huge 21-point chicken dinner. Match 2 was a curveball from start to finish. K21 Esports thought they had the game wrapped up, but one lone survivor had other plans. And just when you'd think the madness was done, the game treated us another wild 1v3 at the final circle from KZE's Ray Gods. Even with numbers in hand, the last defender from Divergent Gaming flinched, whipping every shot at point blank, while his 10 HP target clutched the win.
Off the spray down, connects with it as well. Low HP with a shotgun. Can he make it work? Noisy, missing, and it's Ray Gods out of nowhere! What on earth did we...
Match 3 was AKE Cyber's redemption anthem. The squad that missed their main stage ticket by a razor-thin margin in the Uzbekistan qualifiers final came back swinging, louder, meaner, and hungrier. They took an early hit, losing a man in a messy scuffle, but true to their style, they kept the throttle wide open. When the pressure peaked, they bunkered down inside of the C building and held it like their lives depended on it. Just when it looked like things might fall apart again, AKE Admin pulled off a slick 1v2 clutch that flicked the whole endgame on its head. And that's the thing about AKE, they bend but never break. With just 2 left standing, they didn't play it safe. They pushed, they punished, and they finally claimed the chicken dinner they had been chasing.
Last time around in a catastrophe of events, but Zvezda now with a challenge. Doesn't connect, the pump action for Q. Wants to try and cut through them, but through the smoke has to hop out wide. The challenge isn't good, and it is AKE Cyber pulled all the way from the back.
GOAT Quality roared back to life in the next match, and standing in their way at the final circle, none other than the fresh off win AKE Cyber, who followed was easily the Tetset squad standoff of the day. Shots traded, utilities flying, players dropping like flies, until it all boiled down to nerve-wracking 1v1, Bernetti versus Iron Ron.
Surely he can close it down. Iron Ron with it all to do. Around the side, the M4 swap down, and no! He had it all in the palm of his hand, and in the final moments, GOAT Quality snatch it back. Iron Ron, come on, dude!
But true to their nature, AKE did stay quiet for too long. In classic AKE fashion, Admin came in swinging in the next match, pulling off a swagger-filled solo squad wipe that instantly evened the score.
Of a nade over the top, and it is a possibility for him to get this one. It's pretty on target, honestly. Very nicely done, and finds the shot mid-air.
Into the corner, looking for the heal. Admin as well. Nick with the cook on the nade. Should know that the drop down occurred. And into the building
this
with the
guy?
pump action. Admin is a madman. And he's on a tear. Zvezda in for the res. And they're looking to keep it all together. Last player now alive for action. And straight through.
Still, this match had another script in mind. It was the seasoned vets at Ikerd Esports who stole the spotlights. Calm, calculated, and cool under pressure, they played their cards just right, locking down prime covers in the final zone and gatekeeping their way to a flawless chicken dinner. Final game of the day, and the big guns wanted to go out with a bang, but in their rush to make a statement, they ended up wiping each other out early. That left the door wide open, and with the chaotic, hill-ridden terrain, it was anyone's guess who would come on top to win. Teams played it safe, nerves ran high, and the zone did no favors. But in the midst of all the hesitation, it was Black Esports who moved with intent, making the right rotations, hitting the right shots, and slipping through the cracks to steal final chicken dinner of the day.
Wave, it's a 3v2 towards the high ground, and Mambe and Payne have now not got the tempo for it. Black Esports don't need to push out, and they've done so much work in this lobby. There's Payne, Symphony drops down, and a cacophony of bullets ring through the hills of Miramar. Black Esports all the way.
As the dust settled on day one, Goat Esports sat at the top with 2 chicken dinners in the back. But there's no breathing room. AK and Black are hot on their heels, and the margin for error practically non-existent. With only 7 tickets to the main stage up for grabs, the pressure's hitting a boiling point. It's especially do or die for squads like Iker, stuck at the bottom half despite a chicken. Can they flip the script on day 2? There's no reset button now. This is their last shot. Catch all the chaos live in day 2 of the 2025 PMGO prelims.